Hello JEE aspirants, welcome back to Cutoff 360. In this video, we'll be discussing in depth about which shift in session 1 is expected to be difficult, along with the previous year's toughest shift trend. Also, we'll be highlighting subject-wise difficulty level so that you get to know which subject is expected to be difficult based on the previous year's trend. So make sure to stay till the end of this video.
Moving ahead, let's take a look at how the difficulty level of mathematics will be in JEE Main
exam. So in the past few years, we have seen that the overall difficulty level of the mathematics is generally between moderate to difficult. However, moderate is something in most of the shifts we have seen that mathematics has remained moderate compared to physics and chemistry. So in the upcoming session 1 exam, candidate can see that the question will be deceptively simple, but it will be time consuming. In the previous year's session, we have observed that even though if the mathematics section remains moderate, the paper is generally, or the mathematics section is generally time consuming compared to other two subjects, which is physics and chemistry. So in the upcoming session, candidate can expect the mathematics should be moderate, but the paper will remain lengthy. So candidate have to be mentally prepared for that accordingly. Next, let's take a look at some of the important weightage topics that you need to be prepared and thorough before appearing for the exam, which are 3D geometry, probability distribution, straight line, vectors, determinants and matrices, circle, and conic section. So these are the topics that you need to ensure that you are thorough with for mathematics JEE Main Session 1 2026 exam. So candidate can expect 8 to 10 questions from calculus, 6 to 8 questions from coordinate and vectors, and 7 to 9 questions from algebra. Next, let's take a look at physics. So as you can see on the screen, for session 1, the candidate can expect the physics section to be moderate. There is a probability that in one or two shifts, the physics section can be difficult, but in most of the shift we have observed in the previous session that the physics is something which is moderate in JEE Main Session 1 exam. You can expect that the overall question will be directly formula based as per the previous year's trends, and the questions will be time consuming, but still candidate can solve it quickly with the proper and right approach. So electromagnetic induction, alternating current, electromagnetic waves, heat and thermodynamics, kinematics and ray optics are some of the most important chapters that candidate need to be thorough with before appearing for the JEE Main Session 1 exam. 5 to 7 questions can be expected from the mechanics, 7 to 9 questions can be expected from electrostatic and current, 4 to 6 questions can be expected from modern and semiconductor, and 3 to 5 questions can be expected from waves and optics. So this is the expected difficulty level of the JEE Main 2026 Session on Physics section. Next, moving ahead, let's check out the chemistry difficulty level prediction. So as you can see, chemistry is expected to be easier than mathematics and physics. In some shift, candidate can see that it might be little difficult compared to physics and mathematics, but in most of the shifts we have observed in the past year that chemistry was easier, question was direct from NCERT, and with the clear understanding of the concept, candidate can easily answer the question. So candidate can expect 8 to 10 questions directly from the organic chemistry, 6 to 8 questions can be expected from the physical chemistry. In the physical chemistry, the question will be conceptual based and straight formula based. So if you know the formula, you will be easily able to solve the questions in the physical chemistry. And in the inorganic chemistry, candidate can expect 6 to 8 questions. Next, let's take a look at which was the most difficult shift in the 2024, 2023 and 2025 JEE Main Session 1 exam. So as you can see on the screen, in 2023, the day 2 shift 1 was the most difficult shift in the whole session 1 exam, where the mathematics was considered to be the most difficult and lengthy paper, whereas physics stood at the moderate level. When it comes to 2024, day 5 shift 1 was the most difficult in the session 1 exam, where mathematics and chemistry paper were the most difficult ones compared to physics. And next, when it comes to 2025 session 1 exam, January 28, 2025, which is day 4 and shift 1 exam, was the most difficult, or we can say the most toughest shift in the session 1 exam, where mathematics and physics were tough and lengthy, that led to lower attempt rate in the session 1 exam. Now that you are aware of the subject wise difficulty level along with the previous year's most toughest shift trend, you must be wondering which shift can be expected to be difficult in JEE Main 2026 session 1 exam. So finding out the exact shift is little bit difficult due to multiple uncertainty. Sometimes the day 2 of the exam becomes difficult, or sometimes the day 3. But as per the previous 2 or 3 sessions and trends, let's say for session 2, session 1, and in 2025 session 1, session 2, and 2024 session 1 and session 2, we have derived in a conclusion that in this year, January 2026 session 1 exam, day 2 and day 4 can be difficult compared to other days, and there's a high probability that day 2 shift 2 candidate can expect to be difficult, or the shift 1, and on either the day 4 or the day 5 can be difficult. And the most difficult one will be creating a separate video once the 4th or 5th day of the exam concludes, and we'll be giving a detailed analysis of how the paper was and which day was the most difficult in the JEE Main session 1 exam. So thank you for watching the video. If you like the video and the data present in it, then make sure to like and subscribe the channel. Also, if you wish to know the cutoff or any other details related to JEE, then make sure to comment down the same in the comment section, and our team will be replying for the same. Thank you.